back to Vidyanagar online science class. Today we are going to continue our 8th chapter, motion. At the end of today's class, you will understand about speed, velocity and their difference. Let's begin our today's class. Okay. Before entering to our main discussion, let me introduce some terms which will help you to understand the concepts clearly. You may have familiar with variables in mathematics like x, y, z, etc. Just like in physics also, we have to use some variables like u, v, s, t, a, etc. What is u? U is the initial velocity. U is the initial velocity and v is the final velocity. S is distance or displacement. T is the time. A is the acceleration and v either speed or velocity. So these are the terms we will use continuously in our coming classes. These are the terms very important for the completion of the physics, right? So just like in mathematics, in physics also we have some variables like u stands for initial velocity. Initial velocity is the starting velocity. What is initial velocity? Starting velocity. And v is the final velocity, ending velocity. And s, distance. We already discussed about the distance and displacement, right? So which symbol we can use for distance? Yes. And t, that is familiar with you. T is the time and a is the acceleration. We will discuss in our coming classes. And v again speed or velocity. Okay. So these are very important for you. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Children, back to our discussion. We have discussed in our previous class that if an object changes their positions according to the time and the surroundings, it is said to be in motion. If an object changes their positions according to the time and the surroundings, it is said to be in motion. If an object does not change their positions according to the surroundings, it is said to be at rest. These 2 points we discussed in our previous class. Okay. Guys, just you assume you are in a sports meet now. Now you are in the annual sports meets of our school in the year 2020. And the event on the track is 200-meter race for senior students. So now which event is on the track? 200-meter race for the senior students. And many students are there in that event. My question to you that all the students complete this 200-meter race at the same time or not? Definitely different students complete their race in the different times. The student who completes the race at first is declared as the winner. Right? Yes. So here there are 2 terms familiar with you like distance and time. The terms familiar with you is distance and time. Now we are going to discuss how we can connect this distance and time. Is there any relationship between distance and time? When we connect this distance and displacement, distance and time, we get another quantity named speed, which means speed is the distance travelled by an object in unit time. Which is the definition for speed? Speed is the distance covered by an object in unit time. Speed is the distance covered by an object in unit time. This is the finest and simple definition for speed. Speed is the distance covered by an object in unit time. Distance covered by an object in time. Which symbol we can use for speed? V. We can use V to notate the speed. And speed is the distance covered by an object in unit time. That means V equal to distance by time. V equal to distance by time. What is the definition of speed? Speed is the distance covered by an object in unit time. Like V equal to distance by time. And the symbol we can use for the speed? V. And what about distance? Yes. And time? T. So, which is the mathematical equation for the speed? Speed V equal to S by T. S stands for distance, T stands for time, and V stands for speed. So, what is the equation for speed? Speed equal to distance by time, S by T. Okay, and now we are going to discuss what is the SI unit of speed. See, what is the SI unit of distance? The SI unit of distance is meter. Which is the SI unit of distance? Meter. And what is the SI unit of time? Second. The SI unit of distance, meter, and the SI unit of time, second. So the SI unit of speed, meter per second. So this line is per. Meter per second. So which is the SI unit of speed? The SI unit of speed is meter per second. How we got that meter per second? Because SI unit of distance meter, SI unit of time second. So together meter per second. And the same you can write in this way. What it means? S raised to minus 1. Because in the denominator you can see only one S now. So that one S is 1. If there is 2S, minus 2. If there is 3S, minus 3. Okay. So S raised to minus 1 indicates here only one S. If there is 2S, S raised to minus 2. If there is 3S, S raised to minus 3. So this minus 1 indicates there is only one S. So what is the SI unit of speed? The SI unit of speed is meter per second. So this line is per. Meter per second, and the same we can write in another way also, S raised to minus 1. This S raised to minus 1 means here only one S. Okay. And the smaller unit of speed. Smaller unit of speed, centimeter per second. Which is the smaller unit of speed? Centimeter per second. And which is the larger unit of speed? Kilometer per hour. The smaller unit, centimeter per second, and the larger unit, kilometer per hour. Okay, guys, what is odometer? Odometer is the device which we use to measure the distance. Odometer is the device we use to measure the distance. So what is the use of odometer in vehicles? Odometer gives the distance. And what about speedometer? Speedometer gives speed. Speedometer gives speed and the odometer gives distance. So a vehicle should contain speedometer and odometer because speedometer gives speed and odometer gives distance. Odometer gives distance and the speedometer gives speed. So what is speed? Speed is the total distance covered by an object
in unit time.
And V equal to S by T. S stands for distance, T stands for time, V stands for speed. And the SI unit of speed, meter per second or meter S raised to minus 1. The smaller unit of speed, centimeter per second. And the bigger unit of speed, kilometer per hour. Odometer gives distance. Speedometer gives speed. Speed is a scalar quantity. Why? Because speed has only magnitude, there is no direction. What is a scalar quantity? Scalar quantity is a physical quantity which has only magnitude, there is no direction. So speed has only magnitude, there is no direction. That's why speed is a scalar quantity, which means speed tells us how slow or fast the body is moving. It does not give the direction of motion. It tells us only the speed, like how much fast or how much slow it is. It does not give the direction of motion. That means speed is a scalar quantity because speed has only magnitude, there is no direction. Okay, then how to find the average of numbers? Normally how we find the average of numbers? We find the average of numbers by adding these numbers and divided by total number, right? Sum by total number. Then how to find the average speed? Average speed equal to total distance divided by total time. So the average speed equal to total distance divided by total time. What is the equation to find the average speed? Average speed equal to total distance divided by total time. If there are 4 distances, add these 4 distances divided by their total time. So total distance divided by total time. So average speed equal to total distance divided by total time. Okay, now we are going to discuss about uniform speed and non-uniform speed. What is uniform speed? If an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform speed. If an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform speed. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in non-uniform speed. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be non-uniform speed. What is uniform speed? Uniform speed can be defined as the if an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform speed. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in non-uniform speed. Velocity. What is velocity? Velocity is the speed of an object in a given direction. Velocity can be defined as the speed of an object in a given direction. That I told you, speed is a scalar quantity. Why? Because it has only magnitude. If we specify direction along with the speed, that will be considered as the velocity. So, in case of velocity, we have to specify the direction with the speed. If the measurement is speed, we will get only the magnitude. But if you want to make the speed into velocity, we have to mention or the specify direction along with the speed. So the main difference between speed and the velocity, speed has only magnitude, but for the velocity, both the magnitude and direction. That means velocity is a vector quantity because velocity has magnitude and direction. So what is speed? What is velocity? Velocity is the speed with the direction. If we specify direction with the speed, that will be considered as the velocity. Okay. So velocity is the speed of an object in a definite direction. Velocity can be defined as the speed of a body or speed of an object in a definite direction. Speed with the direction is velocity. Speed with direction is velocity. What is velocity? Velocity is the speed of an object in a definite direction or speed of an object in a direction. Speed of an body in a particular direction. That is velocity. Velocity is the speed with the direction or speed of an object in a definite direction. And there is one more definition for speed. It's not speed, velocity. Velocity is the displacement by time. What is the definition of speed? Speed is the distance by time. And velocity is the displacement by time. So there are two definitions for velocity. Velocity is the displacement by time. Velocity p can be defined as the displacement in unit time, or velocity of an object is defined as the speed of an object in definite direction. Speed with direction is velocity. Keep it in your mind. Speed with direction, velocity. In the symbols, the unit, everything is same for speed and velocity, and the difference between the velocity and the speed, in case of speed only magnitude, but in case of velocity with the speed we have to give the, or we have to specify the direction. So speed with the direction is velocity, and there are two definitions for velocity. Velocity can be defined as the displacement divided by time, or velocity of an object in a given, the speed of an object in a given direction is velocity. Velocity is the speed of an object in a given direction, or speed with the direction is known as velocity, and velocity is equal to displacement by time. And what is the equation for velocity? See, velocity v equal to s by time. At the beginning of the class I told you, for the speed and the velocity you can use the same symbol v. V equal to speed or velocity, and s is the distance. For s you can use for distance and the displacement. S you can use for distance and displacement, so s by t. So v equal to s by t, and the unit also same, meter per second. So displacement by time is velocity. Velocity of an object is the displacement by time, or velocity of a body in a, velocity of a body is the speed of an object in a definite direction, and v equal to s by t. The unit of velocity, meter per second. The unit and the symbol for both speed and velocity same, only they differs by the direction. If the speed, if the quantity is speed, only you will get the magnitude. If it is velocity, you will get both the magnitude and the direction. So speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. And how to find the average velocity? See, in order to find the average velocity, we have an equation. Suppose, if we consider a journey, when we start the scooter. When we start the scooter, before starting, that object was at rest. Why? Because scooter at rest does not move its position, right? Or it does not move, or it does not changes the position, right? So the velocity at the beginning u, and when we stop the scooter you will get the final velocity. When we start the scooter, initial velocity. When we stop the scooter, final velocity. So average velocity is the sum of initial velocity and final velocity divided by 2. Means average velocity equal to, sorry, this is average velocity, not average speed. Average velocity, average velocity equal to initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. What is initial velocity? Velocity at the starting and velocity at the ending. So when we add these two and divided by 2, you will get the average velocity. V average equal to, which symbol you can use for initial velocity? U. U initial velocity and V final velocity. So U plus V by 2. So what is the equation to find the average velocity? Initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. V average equal to U plus V by 2. What about average speed? Average speed is the total distance divided by total time. And average speed, average velocity, initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. So what is velocity? Velocity can be defined as the displacement by time, or velocity of an object can be defined as the speed of an object in a given direction. Speed with the direction, or speed of an object in a given direction, that is velocity. And the equation for the velocity, V equal to S by T. V stands for velocity, S for displacement and T for time. And the SI unit for the velocity, meter per second. And the same can be write like this, ms raised to -1. Okay. And average velocity equal to initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. Average velocity equal to U plus V by 2. Now we can discuss about the uniform velocity and non-uniform velocity. If an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform velocity. If an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform velocity. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. Variable velocity means what? Changing velocity. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. So what is uniform velocity? If an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform velocity. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. Equal distances in equal intervals of time, uniform velocity. Unequal distances in equal intervals of time, variable velocity or non-uniform velocity. Okay, then what is the differences between speed and velocity? First difference is their definition. Speed is the distance divided by time, and in case of velocity, it is displacement divided by time. So what is speed? Speed is the distance divided by time, and velocity is the displacement divided by time. First difference. Speed is the distance divided by time, and velocity is the displacement divided by time. And the second one, speed is a scalar quantity and velocity is a vector quantity. Speed is a scalar quantity and velocity is a vector quantity. And the third difference, average speed equal to total distance divided by total time, and average velocity equal to initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2. So what are the differences between velocity and speed? Speed is the distance divided by time. Velocity is the displacement divided by time. Speed is a scalar quantity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Average speed equal to total distance divided by time. And average velocity equal to initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2. So, uniform velocity, if an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, uniform velocity. If an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. And the differences, speed is the distance divided by time, velocity is the displacement by time. Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Average speed equal to total distance divided by time, and average velocity equal to initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2, u plus v by 2. So this is the end of today's class. Watch the video carefully and recollect the terms, variables, etc. And we will meet you soon with another video. Till then, it's bye. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful and nice day.